Daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta. Wee sị ka ọ maala anyị niile mma ebe ọ bụ niile na-ege ntị. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, ebe ị nọ ya ma alụ gị mma. Onye na n'onu ya na tata bụ Maazị Achebe Paul. Maazị Achebe Paul bụ otu onye na-eso ụzọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ụbọchị nke tata anyị abịago ka anyị gbasa ozi ọma Chineke, ozi ọma nnwere onwe, ozi ọma ahụ nke Chineke kere eluigwe n'ụwa nsiri anyị gbasaa, ozi ọma ahụ nke Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kpọpụta mụ na gị na-abụ ka anyị gbasaa. Voice ahụ anyị nụ wee gbapụta nyawa ka anyị bịara ụbọchị nke tata ka anyị gbasaa anya maka na oge ahụ akara aka elugo. Ọkịta ka anyị ga-agbasa dị ozi ọma ọbụla emecha wee sị gị ka ị na-ebata try ya kesaa vidio a. Mekwa ndị ọzọ invite ka ha join ya gị ege na-eso gị maka na anyị ga na-aga n'iru anyị amadaghachi azụ. Ndị ilo ga-anwa ha ga-atara anyị bịa kwụsị anyị mana ha ma kwụsị anyị. Wee jiri ohere a wee na-asị ka m wishie my living legend, my living hero, the Ohamadike one of Biafra land, the man that wake us from our slumber, the man that make us to wake up, to open our eyes, the man that open our eyes. And I say, may Elohim grant him his heart desires. Ọ ga-adị ndụ, ọ ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agụ agụ. Ọ ga-adị ka isi mmiri maka na isi mmiri ada ata ata. Ọma nwụchu, ọ ga-adịla anyị ndụ. Wee sị ka ọ na-agba ọ banyelu n'afọ ọfụ ụnyaahụ bụ 25th of September. This new age ga-abụrụ ya ọganiru. This new age ga-ewetara Biafra. This new age ga-ewetara anyị nnwere onwe. Ege restore Biafra na this afọ ọfụ anyị anụ ọbanye. Wee sị na ọma nwụchu. Wee sị nya maala anyị niile mma. N'ụbọchị nke tata anyị ga-akpa nkata dịka ụmụ nwanne, kpakwa nkata dịka ndị ma ife, kpa nkata dịka ndị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-eche, kpa nkata dịka ndị na-eso onye ma ihe, kpa nkata dịka Maazị Nnamdi onye ngala akwụkwọ na University of Radio Biafra, wee kpa nkata dịka ndị nwelu ọgụgụ isi. N'ụbọchị nke tata m ga-adrọpụ unu nọmba anyị ga-enwe ohere wee kpakarịta nkata dịka ụmụ nwanne, wee tikọ isi ọnụ, nyụkọ mamịrị ọnụ ka o wee nwee ike mee gịnị, ka o wee gbaa ụfụ, ka o wee nwee ike mee gịnị, ka o wee gbaa ụfụ, ka anyị mara ebe anyị na-aga. So isiokwu m n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ na this Biafra struggle will be taking new dimension in the next few weeks. Mbụ na this Biafra struggle ọ na-aba oge abanye na ebe o nwere ihe ndị Igbo na-asị gị ọgbaligbo yali. Ọ ga-abanye kịta ka the main toughness of this struggle nnachi bido. In fact, ka m gwazie gị nke bụ eziokwu, kịta ka the main struggle ya na-asị gị struggle for freedom, fight for freedom, kịta ka the main fight na-ebido. Ya ninu na anụ since anyị bidobe struggle, kịta ka a na-achị bido struggle, and kịta ka ị ga-eji select ya men from boys. A ga-select boys out, si ndị boys ha na-anụ ụlọ ka men pụta n'iru ọgụ, maka na ọ bụlọzi onye pụta enye gị one kobo i confuse onwe gị. Mba, anyị nwezi one way now, one way forward. Our leader, unu na-echeta the broadcast, ọ gwara unu I will lead from the front. Now ọ pụtago na the ọgba ya, ọ pụtago na the front, ka ezi ndị ọ na-achị, ka ndị na-esie, ka ndị bụ ndị a na-eso ụzọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ka m gwazi unu na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu lead go from front. Now it's left for you, nge nwa na-ege m ntị, ịpụta ka isonye. Ọkịta ka ị ga-apụta iso na ndị ahụ a ga-asị gị that you are among the freedom fighters. What make you a freedom fighter? What make you an intelligent person? Ka ihe kpata iji bụrụ freedom fighter? Ka ife kpata Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ji lecture gị na-ege ntị? Now ka m gwazi unu, this very struggle of Biafra restoration is taking new dimension. Kita ka the main fight, the main war na-ebido. Now, and the things you must expect from these our evil Igbo politicians are the things I will mention now. You will be expecting bribe from them. They will bribe many of us, and you will be expecting them to buy many of us. Yes, that is possible. That is what you will be expecting from them. Expect distribution of our ad tax money to some gullible individuals, and expect them to accept it, and they will fall apart. Because Nenalego, what na ega destroy Biafra. Can go one thing. Biafra IPOB is indestructible. You can never destroy IPOB. You cannot even scratch IPOB. It will take you 50 years to penetrate the foundation of IPOB. And it will take you another 150 years to shake the foundation of IPOB. Meaning that if you know you can live up to 200 years, only you, that is when you can shake the foundation of IPOB, which me and you know that is impossible. That is impossible mission. Now, Kangwaziunu, our head of DOS, in the person of Maazị Chika Edoziem, my brother, nothing is happening in IPOB. Listen to what I am teaching you here now, what I'm saying. If you are confused, I will drop line. Ask your question and they will clear you about your confusion. So don't tell us what is happening in IPOB. Nothing is happening in IPOB. And don't confuse yourself. Don't confuse yourself. Nothing is happening in IPOB. IPOB, what you will be listening is the leadership of IPOB. They are intact. And the people they are commanding are not confused. So don't confuse yourself. Able to confusion here. Now, what you will be, the fight I now is the fight between the light and darkness. The fight between the light and darkness. Which people are the light? The IPOB are the light. Which people are the darkness? The zoo government and the evil politicians in the east are the darkness. And there is no way the darkness can stop the light. Because no matter how the darkness is thick, no matter the thickness of darkness, a little candle will make it disappear. That is one thing you must know. So this time around, Kangwaziunu, our head of DOS, in the person of Maazị Chika Edoziem, issued two statements. Sorry. Excuse me. Issued two statements. And that two statements, will I call it two statements? No, it's not a statement. It's a standing order. It's a standing order. He issued two standing order. And the people, the zoo politicians, especially those that come from the east, and Ohaneze Ndam and Andoshi, had Potagona Edia challenge that order. Mana Hajilozi question, can you cause this order? Can you do this order, and how can we prevent this order? There is one order that nobody can prevent. That is number one, every zoo flag in any company, in any organization, in any place in Biafra land must be pulled down. It's an order, not a statement. That is an order, and we will enforce it. Makania Jawagya Nabo. In case, why are we killing ourselves? They are our brothers. Obulu name and your brother now, where factory, where anything organization, where Makandia, remove that zoo flag from anything or company or anything, including inside your car. Eating a Nigerian flag inside your car, you are endangering your life. You are risking your own life, because at this time, an eye for an eye, kitaka struggle nebido. This is the beginning of struggle, and the kangwagi nkebezoku. And abelozi dajuagi, did you do it by mistake, or do you do it by how? Is either you obey the command of IPOB, the command of the indigenous people of the Biafra, the command of the real owner of the land, or you pack your things and leave our land. There is no two ways about it. And well, anything two ways about it. So if you are an Igbo man, you are an Ijo man, you are an Ebonyi man, you are an Uroba man, you are an Shekri man, you are a Calabar man, you are in Biafra land anywhere. We have many nations, because we have a Ijo nation, Ishekri nation, all these nations that make up Biafra land. You are there, and you are using Nigerian flag. My brother, you are endangering your life, because if we catch you, that is a survive. My brother, a man the meaning of struggle. Now, the Ohaneze, let me pass this message to Ndo Haneze, Nsina Habo Haneze Ndibo, because they are not Ohaneze Ndibo. As you people, Nsinunu bu Ohaneze, unajugo unu, kediye pata the people njuecho sit at home for good 1 month. Have you asked yourself this question? Ohaneze kanaju, unajulo unu, kediye bute this question, ke the statement, if I am not mistaken, the statement IPOB make, be very simple, and that 1 month sit at home can be prevented. How can you prevent it? The only way you can prevent that 1 month sit at home is very simple. Produce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court, so that you can bring out all the charges you level against him before the court. Sorry, I'm having a cough issue. That's why Namana Habat online since. Bring him. Obu no Haneze na Eastern governors. Love for the people. Na ha love for the masses. Na ha love the Igbos. They have the people in mind. Obuluna, the Ohaneze and the Igbo politicians, for the people of Biafrans Nanya, Naha for the people of Ndibo Nanya, what they will do is not to fight IPOB, but to tell Nigerian zoo government that kidnap our leader. Since you people say that this man jumped bail, since you people say that this man is instigating violence, since you say this man have committed different type of atrocities, now you have kidnapped him. Now bring him to court to face all these charges, and including I want them to still add that thing in Aso Rock is not Muhammad Buhari. Let them add it and come on 21st of August, come to court and defend, come with the allegations, produce him. Obu no Haneze, Ndama na Ndoshi, Obu no Haneze, Igwada Kanabidi. Potango, that very day, where see Nigeria government have produced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember, IPOB Ashilogi, you must release him that day. They say produce him to face this thing, or else we will sit down. Any person Nashigi, you should go to Abuja, ask the person, is Abuja the land of Biafra? Draw the person, is Abuja part of our land? No. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu an indigenous person of Abuja? No. Is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu an indigenous person of Biafra? Yes. Yes. And that is why we will close our border. We don't have anything to do with them again. So, Obu no Haneze, Ohaneze ndị Igbo potasig now na Mazi na hacholo ke ehodo sit at home. The only thing, the message is simple. Let them tell the government, produce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, produce him to face the charges you people leveled against him, so that we will see how it goes. But these people na ha na echiche ha dị ka nke oke. They are thinking from their anus. Hapota, instead of to make a statement like a reasonable and responsible human being, Hane make a statement. Ndika ayashino that is a make. It's very simple. The message of IPOB is very simple. Produce him on the 21st of August, October, so that he will face the charges. Nothing more than that. Why can't you produce him? So you live to tell them. Do you know that Obu Nando Hanezen and these people, the only thing Nigerian government give us the reason, the procedures you people use to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Make it public. He is our son. If Gumi can be defending bandits and the northern governors are defending Boko Haram, why are the Ohanezes and the eastern governors, why are they afraid to defend a true son who is trying to protect the land? Now, that is the only way you can stop the 1 month sit at home issued by the IPOB. When I tell you IPOB, don't think that the IPOB I am talking is like the only people on oath. When we say IPOB issued an order, it means over 65 million, because let me say 99.9% of Biafrans issued this statement. So let me tell you, Igagagwa Nigerian government today is to produce our leader, whom they kidnap in Kenya. Let them produce him in court, and let us see how the judgment will go. Let me see the lawyer that will come up with such consequential allegations, and we will be able to establish it before the court of law. Kanfu Kahageju Emi establish, because I know it's not possible for them. But it's not possible. Now, Ohaneze ndị Igbo na ndị Amana Igwadaka na Adedi, Ganu gwa the zoo government, if you people malu nunu chop peace in the east, in Biafra land, all of you must speak now to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to produce our leader anywhere they kidnap him, anywhere they put him. Let them go and produce him now, or else in the coming few weeks you will see Igafu nke to father, Igafu nke to nwe, makana una mabehel iye na abata. Ana go no 1 month sit at home. Some people ya na shigi. No, leave them. It's mouth. But let me tell you, when it will start, both you and your politicians will have no place to run. Nagune onwelebunu ga-agbaga ma obido nke ha bụrụ one side. Now the things you will be expecting, jugodo onwe gị ka ihe kpata na the whole eastern governors achọrọ itinye ọnụ n'ihe gbastalụ Biafra restoration. Ihe kpatara bụ na ha chọrọ ka inwe freedom. Ihe kpatara bụ na ha ma na restore Biafra. Restore Biafra automatically you ga-afụ na Biafra, once restore Biafra, the people, all those poor masses, the poor people, these people when na your neji maka carton of Indomie, neji maka 1 packet of Indomie, neji maka one bag of pure water, neji maka ball, ordinary ball nkiti fanyu ba na eke. Hancha nine ga yodobe ndi, hancha nine ga akudo ga madia left and right, ha ga-enwe ọlụ. The Igbo politicians talk at the whole people. Una free if I know baneke. One carton of one sachet of Indomie. Only Indomie anakpo hungry man. That hungry man is sold for 200 naira. Yes, it's either 200 naira or 250 if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how much is sold now. Now, Guinea kai one sachet of Indomie gebolugi. How an their weapon is poverty. They want to use poverty when they make you to be poor. You will left with no option than to be begging them. Igana your handly. Igana your handy. So for you to be begging them 100 naira, 20 naira, that is why na hacholo ka Biafra bia. jụọ onwe gị that campaign Ifeanyi Uba na-eme that day ka ebe nwe ụmụ ya nọ, ka ebe ụmụ Ifeanyi Uba nọ, why na okpolu ụmụ ya bịa? So at this point of time ka m na-agwa gị, ha ga-ewe ego wee bịa. Definitely they will price you, they will give you, they will tell you, they will give you some depending on how you pull weight. Ụfọdụ ka ga-ekwe nkwa machine ọkada, ụfọdụ ka ga-ekwe nkwa keke na pep, ụfọdụ ka ga-ekwe nkwa empty plot of land, ụfọdụ ka ga-ekwe nkwa to become local government chairman when they win governor, ụfọdụ ka ga-ekwe nkwa iji wee nye post, if you fight for me when I become governor, I will make sure that that your daughter that is doing his NYC now, that I will give her instant job. All these things are fallacy. All these things are fake promises. Juonwegi kedife mbadi nujuju campaign the same strategies. Kedife ngigeju campaign the same strategies. Keife P2B ju campaign the same strategies. Keife Willie Obiatolu nju campaign the same strategies. How many of these things have they done? Kedu iye these people megol all this time, all this they have never done any of this promise they are giving you. All these things are to deceive you. The only way they can give that your daughter job is that's here, front and back. In fact, hagalia boma, lanya monkey, dia amala for dear. Emeche nyolu, iye nyolu, mbobuna onapuna. After 1 year, a replace here. Is that work? Obulalu. So, gini ki na expect from any person. Now, if I know Banasigi, he have done this, he have done that. I challenge any person na put up for governorship candidate in Anambra State. Nyanyemu video, ebo condemn golu, the evil plan from the Nigerian government, the evil plan of Willie Obiano. Nyanyemu any video, any of them, all of them na for the NMNimo state. Can any of them condemn golu if hope or the man? Draw Anduba, draw Ifeanyi Uba, draw Soludo. How many of them pogol hope or the Masia hope? Iye ne madloma, kushibu ndibo, kushibu mu Biafra, kushibu ndimo. Any of them kulie mba. Ke the reason na high kulie. Onye ane kulie mbona blog governor. Mbabu governor kwa gadi akwe. Sorry. Onye abosi governor konya agabia kwuo the thing. Obula onye abu governor konya agabia kwuo because onye hekulie onye ha na bulo governor. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ochewelu mgbe obulu governor ma obulu president before onubogu nwere onwe. Ochelo ihe kpata na ochelo bụ ofu mụ na gị n'anya. That is ochebelo mgbe m ya ga-anwụrụ ka ọ bụrụ igwe ka o wee bịa wolu position of igwe wee kwuba okwu mba o bidoro ikwu okwu mgbe ọ na-abụbeghị igwe. Jụọ ha ncha niile a gịnị kpata na ha ebidobeghị ikwu okwu. On this note ka m na-agwa gị kita this struggle of Biafra has taken, it will take new dimension. Mana this new dimension ijugo this new dimension. This new dimension now got cost many lives. This new dimension got cost many lives. The lives or your cost to the lives of the people. Namalife, the life of Osingo, Kanyafunanya, the life of people Ngashi, what IPOB can do. The life of people who will underrate or underestimate the power and the capability of IPOB in Biafra land. This very new dimension will consume their life. And when it consumes their life, we will not have any pity on any bastard or any he-goat that will die at this very point of time. Because anyị ekwugie kukwasia tie nya mkpu be nya nakwa doga kananti gwa gị chalo any politicians zelu ndị campaign maka ndụ gị unu wata na anyị na-ekwu okwu. Ụfọdụ asị gị no audio struggle, ụfọdụ asị gị no Facebook country, ụfọdụ asị gị no allow them the ndị oji ọnụ. But I am telling you now, nnam ịmụta nwa gwa nwa gị nyachala Ndụba campaign, gwa nwa gị nyachala Ifeanyi Ụba campaign, gwa nwa gị nyachala Soludo campaign, gwa nwa gị nyachala Valentine campaign, gwa nwa gị nyachala anything campaign in Anambra State, because ọ ga-akpọtụ very soon. And ọkpọtụba is the breadwinner, is the only son, is the only daughter. I'm telling you now, save the life of your only daughter, save the life of your only son, save the life of your breadwinner. Maka ndụ ya, maka ndụ gị nwa, maka heart attack egbuo gị, because men are going to this struggle. Blood have been wasted, blood have been sacrificed in this very struggle, and we are not backing down, and nothing will make us to back down. I am telling you, because we are not joking. Every word you hear on Radio Biafra, we mean every word, all of them in on our Radio Biafra. It's not a threat, but it's a promise. Omeloniru, omenonwa. Omeloniru, ogemenonwa. It will happen, but I warn you, why we always preach, why we always talk, why we always tell you, is for you to avoid it, so that you will not be a victim. Kiyali sonanda egeji we can't scores. On October 1st, it's a total lockdown in Biafra land. Makandi Yasi, they are enforcing us, they are using power. We will use that. Anything within our disposal, we will use it. Because that's why we pass the information to you. We will pass the information first to you. That is why Mbobu na pass the information. Try to take the information serious, because you will not correct anything after your death. You will not correct that your mistake when you die. You will never recover that your property anytime abali. Because your life, if you think you can do anything on your own, you can underrate us, because you think we are powerless, you think we cannot do it. Igafu, when the time comes, you will see your life. It will be like what I will not mention. I don't. Your life, scores. No level, nothing will happen. So at this point of time, you can make many things expect. You can make many things expect. The reason you get you many things expect, but because now this is struggle. Bukita kone bido. Iya na-emebu before. Biya na-akpọ creating of awareness. Now after creating awareness, you enter the battle. We are about to enter the battle now. Iyi na-aba now, but the real pure battle. And this battle is either do or die. It's either you make it or you break it. Obulo battle yedina inu kata inazu. Inazu nke nụrụ ananago n'iyi. Inu kata this battle. You will see them, then give you money. You don't know the way the money stand for. There's no two ways about it. Once they go putegi, inazu, now this is struggle. What am I trying to tell you this today, this afternoon or evening or morning, depending on your area? At this point of time, our people, if you are not informed, you are deformed. That is why saying that you are not aware. That is why I jagwagi now. Aware. No more using of Nigerian flag in Biafra land. Anything zoo flag is hereby banished by IPOB, the real owners of Biafra land. Don't endanger your life. maka na one politicians somewhere kpọgara ụmụ Canada kpọga ụmụ USA wee zitezie gị si gị nye gị 50,000 wee sị gị ngị bulu Biafra flag ngị bulie gawa na security na-eche gị jugodo onwe gị how many security ka o nye gị nyanwa how many security ka o ji security anaghịkwa eso gị o nọ na enwe sufficient security somewhere i wee pụta ịbịa kwuba okwu i wee pụta ịbịa akọba nwanne ka ị ghara ịtụnye ndụ gị ka m ji agwa gị maka na nye egwu kịta ka egwu that is the main struggle na-ebido ọkwụna ofu ihe a na-ekwu ka ngwa unu the evil politicians ha ga-eji ego wee pụta ha ga-abịa igo people na ha ga-abịa itisa IPOB iche na ha ga-agba nkịtị jugodo onwe uche gị na-agwa gị na Nigeria as evil as they are can kidnap our leader and fold their hands and watch IPOB do their work without buying anyone, without taking any person. One man no longer the system. You are a novice. You don't know what is happening. At the moment they kidnap our leader, the next thing you sharpen your brain, open your eyes. We put that thing mass now they can let you now. We put now watch everything. Follow the things mass now can wag. Don't allow anyone to deceive you. Don't allow anyone to tell you this or that. Don't allow it. Nigerian government must come with money. And we have some what will I call it? Some longer throats. People that has no self control. People that are greedy men. Let me use the word greedy in us. I'm not telling you that every IPOB is 100% perfect. No. And where some people only greedy. Ego. Because the reason haja nego bubna hache. Oh, maybe this Biafra will not come this year. Kanalego tinyenapa. Let me pretend. Kangwagi nkebezoku. The main people are nalego. Oblo hawa ga maputo ozugbo castigate we mba. Haga bia nalego. Or hawa ge dish out information to some people. Ha leak here some secret. Hawa ge bia chosia people ne broadcast. Nyebezie ha bribe. Nyebezie hoku nonu. She ha attack this person. This person is doing something wrong. Attack. Oh yeah, because you have work, be attacking him, expose her, call her name, call her all kind of name. When those main people in Lego, yeah, you change. Oblu ni luche, obu ni dilo wise, obu ni yana po. That is it. Nina reason well. You will become a victim. They will use you to achieve their dream. And when they use you to achieve their dream, you will be left alone. Ege megi ya na kpo use and dump. Ha ge use ga dump ogi after ka ha use chagi. Ha nwere evil mission, and after ka ha condemn ogi finally, you will become irrelevant in the struggle. Two, the people that they use you to fight, they will never trust you. Nobody can trust a betrayer. My brother, the thing how much is football? Black and white ball no FIFA this thing ball. Okwa ferere INL 100 iwe lokpa kitigba no tupu gi mbo okwu. The thing even self okay melugaru, that is what your governor is sharing for you. Iwe cho ye there. Meanwhile, can na agwa gi nke bezoku maka na eziokwu bụ ndụ. And I got continue to preach this very ezoku. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should I preach here? I got continue because ezoku bundo. Hage golili many people. Mano olugebu. If onya hago, there is a way you will kill that person, make that money useless in the hands of that person. Ige make that ego. Enya hanalo. How go that person? He useless here the money. Keki get useless here. How go madonna? How get leak because Hamabia go on and something. These people in for the more they are intelligent, of course, we must agree to that. They are intelligent and they know some things they are doing. Hammer some certain things. Hagolu some people who know to one or two information. Hagolu ha like this. Hapotassium. Ekenyecha hego. The next thing ganobu. Anya na IPAD. He is a devil. He is a saboteur. He is not one of us. He is not and that. One nyobonya enyo. Jonya ihe na-akọ oge wepụta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ebe ọ nọ. Jonya ihe na-akọ oge make Biafra restore. Onye na-akpafa ka dị kind relevant. But onye akọ ihe dị a gbachi na onye nkịtị. Silent him. Don't make the person topic of the day. If you will make the person useless. The moment you make the person useless, onye ị gaghị waste ya. Can you know good example? Mgbe the Buhari and the Igbo governors ngolu chemefo. Mgbe Buhari na Eastern governors ngolu chemefo. Una chapụtara ihe me with the strategies, very good strategies, well masterminded by Uchemefo. The strategies Uchemefo ji wepụta that time. All na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu abụrụ master planner. And the guys in Yabu, Onana Sigi Ike Nine na Nebe Nike Chuku, brain Nina Madu Dindo Nabu, Nana brain Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Kangwagi Kebezoku. Apart from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, and any person really came matching with the strategies which Uchemefo that time, it will cost Biafra. The only person did that key of how to stop Uchemefo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, and that is why he stopped him. Kangunu, Mbego Uchemefo, listen attentively, Epic at this point. Uchemefo, go na IPOB. All my name were people in the hot tempered na IPOB. And when many people on Hana Bako Baka. The only plan Uchemefo Jibuna, Oputa, the attack Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Okwo one or two things or lay false allegation on Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Definitely Maazị Nnamdi Kanu yabi defend Omuyabi, and at the process of defending himself, oge one or two things Nyanu Uchemefo discuss abi iya na debu leaking of information. So mboku one Uchemefo kwo one Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kanta anya si no bulo na yoge kuliri no menya nyaku information apụta man immediately Uchemefo pụta match that strategies Ojipota, the strategies align there na table Maazị Nnamdi Kanu or pianya ping pong oti ya kija pota nke a bụ nke ndị Igbo na silent ka ga-ejibugi with this one, this strategy. The only thing ga-egbu this strategy now is to keep him silent. Everything on ya akọ or kontako imu silent ọkọ n'elu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu this silent mgbe ọ kọgidere no reply nothing ọ ga-eme gịnị ọda ntụ ịmana ọkụ gbacha like this enwere ashes ị ga-afịa like this on ohokechalozi mana mmiri bịakwala ha ncha niile mee gịnị mee ụtọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ihe niile Uchemefo kọ ka m gwa gị that very strategies Uchemefo ji is one of the most dangerous strategy ihe eji wee destroy any organization ga make inquiry. It will take extraordinary brain knowledge to stop such strategies. Obu ni nwelo need fast in thinking. He might stop on that strategies. I must tell the truth. Obu inolugo in a way. Gina mada bago this thing. That check it. Yes. That is why Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ebi anketi. Ihe ni na oko gido o nwere extend okolu ojuzi ese opotaputazi ya nonu. Why is Maazị Nnamdi Kanu not responding to my accusation and my words? Why is he keeping silent? He said it. Mbaki gejim that na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu emege gini all the whole money on akogolu. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu useless again because he nyere advance. After you finish your work, when we see result, we pay you balance. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nyere balance because he become irrelevant. he become useless, he become talkative, he become nobody listen to him, then Mazina can reduce to all of us abidozi anyị nwa reply easier. That is how you know who is intelligent and a person that called for leadership. That is how you can balance, counter and balance any strategies. How we put it? Now, ka m gwazie gị nke bụ eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ị nọ na IPOB, ị na warm up, ị take ego from Ifeanyi Uba, you better desist from that. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-achọ iwere ego from Andy Uba, you better kwụsị ya. Ọ bụrụ na ị na plan iwere ego from Soludo, you better stop it now, because if you don't stop it, you will take that money and your family will be wasted. You will take that money, you will not have any future again. You will take that money, you will never ever be relevant in your life. You will take that money, everything that is good will depart from your family and your generation. So what is the essence of you try to take that money? Okay, the essence. There is no need to get you lay yourself for just one kobo. You need here. That is why in Jagunia, every time now we will listen. We are to go na this mission. Obulo how far and how well. Anytime if in a kwoku balulu, he and the attack must come. When I want Megani Koponti. Tigi taco. Anya gafe go be analo, then a car 222. That is why you are wagging. Nane. Ego putegi kita. Because struggle agafego awareness. Struggle now bazina hard way. I know before na soft way. Kita kai na bazina the main struggle, the main war. Iyo cheki ebe megide. Iwe know this announcement. Every flag, every zoo flag must be brought down in Biafra land. Where are we going? What will happen next? Where are you going? Where are you heading to? What next? Iya see ya Juanwegi. Ana bogi kapupotagi. Iyale that now. The struggle now. Juanwegi struggle never blow any security all of a suddenly. Or even unaware, nobody is aware. No ESN men with AK-47 adapota banyeni mo here Kenyan Fulani also. Now enough no more flag. In a tembapia wagazu. In a tembaba gina motogoku. Before malu no more zoo flag in Biafra land. Kambagi strategies hageji. The politicians we go and into many villages. Haga many villages. Haga there. Hagote enwere ya na-akpọ. That is it. Ndị gebe mbosobu na ishi rice and stew nye ha che na na-agba Christmas. Poverty illegal ha kwala. Then I will tell those people, imego na na-akwụ ha. Ya na-akwụ ha 1,500. 1,500. Then akwalo ha akwa puga. Kwalo ha akwa APC. Kwalo ha akwa PDP. Kwalo ha akwa YPP. Kwalo ha akwa CDC. Kwalo ha akwa NNPC. Kwalo ha akwa anything party no na that is you. Ha ga kwalo ha akwa hancha niile. Ha kwachalo ya eyinye ya. Then akwo ndi make up ụgwọ. Sia bianu nyachichie na all this whole agụ lichegolu. Nyachichie na everything niru ha. Ka iwoluzie digital camera, Snapchat, say her photo. I say these people are protesting for there will be election in Anambra State. These people are protesting. As you can see, the massive turnout of a PDP campaign in Anambra State. As you can see, the massive turnout in the APC campaign. As you can see, all the whole pictures. Get check here. Say her picture. SLO side. That aqua na kwalo ha. I got one color like this. one color the other side. Or bulo color di niru na di nazu. It might be reason. Ha say picture niru, ha say n'akuku, say na this side, say na this side. E pokoti onu, iche no many people. That is one person. Oyi bu kini ka na bia all this color riot. I'm na enwe many colors. Now here. Nyawa ka ha na-eyi. Then ese that picture. Ewotezi picture mgbe ese 2007 one campaign. Akpọzi ndị BBC Igbo. Ha mezi edit. Ha meche edit. Ha mee gịnị? Ha bịazie. Shigi, you can see the massive turnout. All those things are fallacies. All those things is to deceive me and you. Immediately after those things, once camera banyo, in my guinea, a feature, in fact, everything. That is why you get big Ghana some houses today, in villages. If for the man, and one na meeting, Akwo Jabia meeting, back Apoka. And one village meeting, Akwo get change, or you learn Kapogo, you learn PDP. The only Akwa Hanemwe, Nimono Habu, burial clothes, campaign clothes, and marriage clothes. Had them wear personal clothes because he engage gakwa. So for those kind poor people, don't blame them because that is the weapon and the strategies of every Igbo politician in Biafra land today. All of them. Hachoki remain in poor so that they can use you anytime and dump you anytime without you asking any question. Onyo biam enwele onu. And a poor man is like a bat in the zoo. Also, you need a kangwagia. How can they with strategies? I need to tell the Igwe. Sigwe that I have as a governor. If you support me, I will make sure that nobody will remove your kingship certificate. But if you don't support me, I will still give you because I took Otrike Digwe Mbobanye Owolusia that power of a governor. Na a governor will right in a pigwe sat yanya. Bikonu, before I continue, enwere onye oshi bata here. Oshino Fadila Usman, onya bụ onye oshi unege kwana that no na ko ise 419. Let me delete the comment before Made click here. It's a 419. Any person there with such strategies, disregard it. They are 419. Naturally, they have go wayo. Oblong on my page, ki adia go madu wayo. So my people, brothers and sisters, Kangunu Kebezoku had many strategies. Had a jegolu ndabolos. All those people, those agboro, igonye higbo. He has set Hamalozi Fanako, Keife Yegoha to hijack ballot paper. Haga Potashigi, your vote is your power. Dwoha, who Pusanima, who voted him. At least, God gave the interview of Chukuma, Soludo, the Apoga, the criminal Napotana Apoga. Also, that if Anambra State, now Anambra vote, that what happened in Imo State will happen in Anambra State. Join what happened in Imo State. So, name that the Anambarians can vote, but the Supreme Court can put any person they want. So, what's the essence of calling them to come and vote? Kede, why you not vote? You cannot, you're not supposed. So, these things can nagun. There will be no election in Anambra State. There will be no election in Biafra land. Imutangwa, wangwaginya menya void. On a general campaign, go attending any campaign in Biafra land, you have 90% of possibility to die at the process of that campaign. Isim na security no there. Isim there is a security. Ask yourself, what will be your fate when men and the security exchange bullet? You that is telling me there is security. Any exchange bullet, what will be your fate? What will be your fate? What will be your fate? Abula by Epota, okay, this and that. Don't risk your life. Any evil politicians, none of them want your life. None of them want your blood. Unwell any of them want your blood. So why do you want to die for them? At least a good man will start up a fight. Not only when you are governor before you fight. Obulo saw some people governor Kiga fighting for your people. How many of them condemn the killing in Imo State? How many of the people saying they love the Igbos, they love Biafra land, they love Ali Igbo? How many of them have conscience hope for the killings of the youth, the leaders of tomorrow? How many of them have come out publicly to condemn that very act? How many of them have come out and they condemn the evil act perpetrated by Buhari government, Buhari-led administration? That is why Njagwagi avoid anything election. Avoid the Nigerian flag, especially now. Avoid Nigerian flag and avoid anything campaign, because there will be no election in Biafra land. They will come with their fake money. They will come with their evil money. They will come to bribe you. They will come to use you to instigate a fight. They will tell you, the IPOB, they are not doing it right. Why are they not considering the poor masses? Why the IPOB not thinking about our widows? What will happen to our people who feed on their daily basis work? They will come with all manner of nonsense in the name of strategies. They can even use your own coordinator. They can even use your own brother. They can even use your father. They will ask you that is doing Okada, if they say sit at home, what will you use to feed yourself? Ask them. When they tell you to sit at home for 3-4 months because of coronavirus, what do they provide for you and how did you survive? Is it not the same this mass in Nnamdi Kanu that is in prison today, that they kidnap? Buy more than 5 trailers bags of rice, more than 400,000 bag of rice. Is it not the same Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB that distributed palliatives for you people to survive? Obulu no all of logi. Okay, Chebe Mbobolo King, Mbobolo president, before he will distribute. The leaders. Your leaders, the people in our governors today, your palliatives, the COVID-19 palliatives they sent to you, they store it, all of them expired in the warehouse that cost many lives. You check for those ones. The man who rescued you out of his love for you is now they kidnap him, and all you can think is 1 day sit at home is too much, 2 days sit at home is too much, 1 month sit at home is too much. Is that not act of wickedness or noble act of wickedness? Don't think that the politicians will fold their hands and wet you. Don't think that. They will come with many strategies. How can go many people are classily? See, they are not thinking of you. They don't love you. This and that. Ask them, you politician, do you love me? Which job have you created for me? What are the infrastructures in Biafra land? Mention one federal presence in Biafra land. There is no. All these politicians, let me tell you one after the other. During the time of P2B, when Vijay Tiaba contested for governor, when P2B impeached, the governorship election, that Anduba won the election. Under 1 week, Anduba sold the Anambra property. Anambra State properties and Nduba sell it. When he was confronted and asked, why did you say it? He said that he spent a lot of money during the campaign. He want to recover it, the loans he took. And such person is coming out again and you are following him. That means he will use you as a collateral security. He will not only sell you, but he will use you and your family and your life futures for a collateral security in order to recover what you have lost. Any person that contested, first time the person failed, second time the person failed, third time he failed. Don't ever vote for the person because the person is coming for a revenge. And Biafra Soludo is coming for revenge. Soludo have contested several times, he failed. And Uba have contested several times, he failed. If I know about the same thing, all of them are coming for a revenge. So why do you want to be part of people that will use you for a revenge? People that will ransack you? People that will use your blood as a money tea? Why are you following them around? What happened to your senses? They will bribe many people. They will bribe many market leaders. They will bribe many market women. They will bribe many meeting leaders. They will bribe many meeting women leaders. They will bribe our mothers in all these things. Just watch what happened in New York. How can a country, it's only Nigeria, you see, their country is coming to protest and the counter protest is going on. Why is there any other country from China? Why is China not protesting for the bad governance? Why is Italy not protesting in the UN? Why is Germany? Why is France? Why are they not contesting? Why Finland did not protest for the ongoing United Nations? Why? But the zoo government, the zoo, you can see it by yourself. Then I go know that no country can recognize IPOB as a terrorist. When that idiot, the imposter, Njelu na the meeting, the terrorists in Nigeria, also Boko Haram Kopo. Why not on the president of the whole world, Kopo IPOB terrorists? Can I join your question? What make a IPOB a terrorist? What are the characteristics of terrorists? What? Will any of them joke? Why now? They fear because some are that the world will ask him, how did you proscribe these people? How do they become a terrorist? What makes them terrorists? What have they done? In what way? But do you hear him? He only mentioned Boko Haram. Because that is the only recognized terrorists, and the bandits are members of Boko Haram. Boko Haram is the leader of all Mieti Allah and the bandits, all the Fulanis. Boko Haram are their headquarters. All those ones are operating under the canopy, under the umbrella of Boko Haram. Any person that is Boko Haram leader is the leader of bandits and Mieti Allah. No two ways about it. Nothing you can tell me about it. That is the truth and nothing but the truth. We are here to speak the truth because only the truth gets set tiny free. Time of actually don't pass. Everything will stage. This struggle now is taking new dimension. And that new dimension is either we make it or we break it. Either they give us Biafra in peace or we take it in pieces. No part of the world can call us terrorists because we are doing the right thing. We are not doing things like bandits. We are more educative, more sensitive than any other people in the world. Can anyone from the so-called northern people now be proud, say that he is a member of Mietiala, or member of bandits, or member of Boko Haram, and seek asylum in any foreign land? And that asylum will be granted to him or her? It's impossible. That is why you will be seeing names like Sajo Umar on Facebook. All those things, names in are fake accounts, uncircumcised amebas. And they come poop. They would like to distract you. They would like to put you down. They would like to talk rubbish. Makageni, they all have cow brain, rust brain. You cannot challenge IPOB and remain the same. The moment you stand, you make IPOB your enemy, your life will never remain the same. Igade can click on Igade for 1 year, don't point out for one dustbin for 2 years without anyone touching it. Got cheated such a quack if you corner. If you caro dear. Then paid people. It's only Nigerian government that pay people to come out and protest, say Nigeria is good. American that is good. Do you see American people protesting in New York in ongoing United Nations meeting? Because they know their government is good. Just go any page now, just type. If you are in Nigeria, you have opportunity to relocate. Well, if you're Nigerians, where will you like to relocate to? 99.9% of them will tell you they want to relocate to Canada, USA, America, Germany, France. None of them will tell you that they want to relocate to zoo called Nigeria. Why? Because it's a dead man country. Country being led by Yonzu. At this point of time, you're our leader, the leader of the largest mass movement in the world, the leader of the largest mass movement in the whole wide world, the most peaceful mass freedom fighters is kidnapped, and you think all is well, and you think you can be doing your business, nothing is going to happen in Biafra land. When the time comes, if you are not circumcised idiot, Egeji, your blood will make cleansing in the land of Biafra, because all the atrocities you people are committing, your blood will go for it. As long everything we tell you, we will carry all the whole things out. Any order on Radio Biafra is a promise, is an order, and we have men that will implement it. When the time comes, don't fall a victim. You don't consider our widow, those that are selling ogu, selling tomatoes. If you go for lockdown, how can they be selling their tomatoes? How can they be selling their ogu? Ask them. If there is any war now, how would they be selling their ogu? How would they will be selling their ogu is called pork in English, Abi. How would they be selling their tomato? Tell them, if war starts now, how would they be selling all those things? We are about to enter the war. People understand. Some people, some slave, you are good in making research for gossip, but you are not good in knowing what will befall on you. You are not good in knowing what will happen to your people, to rescue your people. We are good in telling people what is going to happen to them in no short time. Thank you, Pumpkin Leaf. Thank you, Kelechi Emmanuel. Pumpkin, exactly. That is why I'm not all those things. Ask people when or go Biafra before. Kahakolo gaoko. And actually no Ohaneze, Shigina Hacholo Ganogo. Then let them do the needful. What are these needful? Anybody's needful hageme. The needful is to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out, unconditional release. You cannot give him any condition, not even one, even quarter. Don't try it. And tell us date for referendum. Adama aka na ịma aka na ala Biafra isola nini. Ịma IPOB aka iwola na zelu mmiri. Highest some newspaper buonya. Highest Vanguard buogi. You are gone. No two ways about it. Onwe ihe ga-eme. Nwanne on October 1st, isi na ihe na-eme nwere isi pụta ka ebelisi gị tinye. Anya na ha agbakọzi ọnụ. At least people are testifying it now. BBC Igbo, CNN is busy labeling IPOB, all manner of name, but we are Igbos. We don't care about. There is a time will come. Have a topic to write on. This time around, oh my God, a time will come. They will know that men are no longer smiling. We have died enough. They have killed us enough. They have pushed us to the wall. Now let them expect the result. He provoke beyond any other thing, and this is time for us to react. And you know our reaction. It's like an acid reaction, and you know how dangerous it is. You know how vampire suck. That is how we are going to suck them. October 1st is total lockdown. Kangu nukebezoku. Amalugam their strategies. They will come up and tell you what plan, how many people will you support to feed. Any man that cannot lock his shop 1 week, ask yourself, so all your begging aru, when you are sick for 1 week, must you be doing your business so you cannot rescue your life? So once a sickness you will be going to work with your sick body. How will you be surviving? Use like as the way you will survive when you are sick and you don't go shop. Survive like that in the next coming few weeks. Because after this war, one thing is sure. At the end, Biafra must come. We will win. That is why we are IPOB. I do not argue that at this point of time, anyone can deceive you. One any person sin deceive you. If you partake na anything to destroy IPOB or anything coup or anything, the person is inconsequential. The person is not worthy to be called an IPOB member. You are not worthy to speak, because if you can be taken out by ordinary male voice upon how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu educate you, someone somewhere will deceive you lightly. You are not worthy to be called an IPOB freedom fighter. I must tell you the truth. You must be ashamed of yourself. Any person if I know Bagolo this time, you are not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu follower. Any person, Charles Soludo, Ngopute, na IPOB, you are not worthy to be called an IPOB. Because I will tell you, what are you learning from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Thank you, my brother. Oh, this cough, but I told me on since the thing spirit my spirit at rest in or without a preach the gospel of truth. Because nechete nambe mazinia non ona yagodaru anaputa. So I have to do what I'm supposed to do. IPOB Abulo just is not an association that you can just come in and you register belong. No. IPOB is a nation, it's a country. Biafra is a nation. Biafra is a nation. Anyone thinking that if you want to sit at home, if you want to do lockdown, go Abuja, tell the person, Mbosobuna, oge gideti na radio Biafra, no, there is a lockdown. Nyapota. Nyaputa challenge na street of Biafra. Kamalu who own the town. Mbako gejima ọwụkwa na ndị mmụọ eseghị aka ntị si chie nya ntị. Onwe ihe problem forever. Ịmarụ na ịbụ uncircumcised Fulani October 1st ọkụnụ maka eji polish issue. Come out and police and be working. Biakuba na kingpang na street of Biafra. Kenye gị na ndụ. Okay, makeji ha ọkụ sugarcane, carrot. It's in the people of Biafra. You're a Fulani man, you're an Hausa man, you're anything. You're a Niger idiot. Biana Biafra land. Come and hug your sugarcane. Come and sell your onions. Come and sell your rice and beans on October 1st. Can you know or dancing in a march? In March, born wagging on. Ejimohera, when na do our mothers, Akananti. Let me warn our mothers in Biafra land. They will tell you, come out, carry your children so that they will go for marching. I pity you. You want to lose your child. You carry your child for good 9 months. And because of 1,000 naira, or because of 2,000 naira, you give your child your 9 months labor to go and die for just ordinary carrying zoo flag. What will you benefit you? Why do you give birth to that child at all? You better use that your child for money ritual than to allow to use the person to die for zoo. Okay, look money use ego. At least you will just also because that your daughter, that your son, that your child will never come back alive. And the only gain you will gain after his or her death is for newspaper to write your name. Your name will be in the Nation Vanguard newspaper. That is the only thing you will become popular by losing the breadwinner. End of the day, you can develop any kind of nonsense hatred each other whenever IPOB. That will not make Biafra not come. No matter the amount of hatred any idiot whenever IPOB, that will not stop IPOB. The more you hate us, the more we move forward. The more you think you are hating us, the more you are trying to stop us, the more we march forward. Because we are God's, we are the children of Chukwokika Biama. And you're there, what you will talk, we don't care about it. Highest cause you can cause us is we are jobless, we are uneducated, only for Zing. They leave them. They are miscreants. That is the only English you can use. Leave them. They are jobless. Leave them. They are not maker. But after you say it, okay, you that is educated, you that is not miscreant, you that is not jobless, who owns the town? People do blog guy name. Odogu many idiots in for her today. I'm Odogu. No blood sauce, I'm Odogu. It's not a guy name. There is a reason why I leave all those Janjaweed to be commenting. Allow them to comment. Through their comment, you will know how their brain is. Ask how matured are they. Allow them so that you will know how matured that the Fulanis and the zoo government are. Because through their comment, you will know what their brain, what they are capable of, what they can think of. So that is the reason why I leave some of their animalistic idiots. Many of them need psychiatric treatment, hospital. Many people in on social media, most of all those people are politicians. All these evil politicians, their children are the ones using fake names to be attacking because they know you cannot detect them. But we know them. Soludo children, Ifeanyoba children, Anduba children, Ikekweremadi children, they are the ones sponsoring people to be creating a fake account. Supply them data. Tell them, don't upload your picture, don't upload any of your phone number, don't put anything. Click any person you see here typing rubbish, go through his or her profile, you will not see anything reasonable. That is why I tell you, Allow them. Because the more they listen what we call their father, that is what they will become. Ifeanyi Uba is a criminal, and the time will come, we will expose them. And Uba is the one you people know. People nachi to land Uba. Unechefugo na Uba is a brother to Chris Uba. Nkana besele ego nuga, nkidnap another criminal anakpo ngige. Unechefugo? Oh, you people have forgotten. A brother to a hardcore criminal. Nkidnap the whole state governor. Chorebu your governor. Keifoga governor. Okay, use his younger brother to kidnap any person that challenge him. If Chris Uba can kidnap a sitting governor and put him in one room, torture him anyhow he like. Now, when his own brother now enter as a governor, imagine the kind kidnap Ogemenda Anambra State. Imagine the kind kidnap. Ask yourself, those idiots that say, we have security, come out and defend your vote. Ask them, why did the Imo people, why they defend, why na how Imo state got defend the vote of Imo Light? The person that won that election, free and fair, is Mecca Ihedioha. But the Supreme Court governor, the Supreme Court led by late Muhammad Buhari administration, a Sharia court lawyer that never one day attend any bar, never one day nobody call him to bar, put him in that office. John Wegese, Capital Oil, Ndegu 419, Jua Kebo no boutique, Ocholibia Gola Anambra State. So that they will turn Anambra State what they call living in bondage. Living in bondage. I ask you, if Chris Uba, known as Esele Nuego, can kidnap Chris Ngige, and his brother now is coming to become your governor, and which mouth will you use to challenge him? Oh, each and those criminals who use we kidnap Ngige, he cannot use it to kidnap you. The same Chris Ngige that kidnapped the Igwendalo, Chris Ngige kidnapped Igwendalo. So how many of them are free? All of them criminals, drug dealers. They want to use you to come in. One day, he make a day where you voters card, you are risking your life. October 1st, Umar, come Biafra land to sell your sugarcane on October 1st. Konwike Bupugi. Umar, if you are a man enough, your brother is the president, Sabi. Come to Biafra land to sell anything on October 1st or October 21st. Kamiage ka sugarcane. Why in Ifanyi Uba I condemn the killings being carried out by the Fulani government, by the Fulani people? Oh, on the Chembobo governor before they speak out. Manosig na influence na connection. Or use his connection to stop the killing by the Fulani. Or use the connection to stop the massacre. Or use the connection to bring federal infrastructures. The only thing he use his connection to do is to buy Anambra State football and turn it to private business. And if you ask him, he will tell you that he is doing well. It might be your personal business. Some people will tell you that he is helping people. Which help? When you call help, he do his business. A time will come, they will hear me, they will have no place. Edge him those their histories on well any criminal. Na potadi na matter how his past history. Mboshobu na nchom potangwagi their history. That's soludo. the retired CBN governor. During his reign as a CBN governor, let him come out and tell me how many Anambarians that he give job. His case is still with the EFCC. Just that the EFCC boss is so corrupt that he cannot even prompt any person. That is why they are all chasing Yahoo boys. Because the only people you can now bring to EFCC now without having problem is Yahoo Yahoo. Apart from Yahoo Yahoo, can you arrest a criminal like you? A person who you with them go for a robbing. After two of you rob, you will come out and arrest him. He will expose you. I dare EFCC to arrest any governor or any politicians that is still money in that Zoom. You will hear what we call exposition. They will expose all of them. And Uba, with the help of Chris Uba, all of them are criminal. Then dupe Anambra State. They ransack Anambra State. Why is EFCC not going after them? Who opposes them back? Why EFCC not they go after them? Ojus Okalu, the one that ransacked their state. Why not EFCC analaga? The APC, all past criminals, APC, all past criminals, led by Buhari administration. Which people are they recruiting? All the retired criminals. Hope Uzodinma is a past criminals. They recruited him. Chris Uba is another past criminals. Chris Ngige, criminal. Femi Fani Kayode is even his son is a upcoming retired criminal. They are recruiting them. Rocha Satura Hausa is a past criminal. Check all the whole APC. All of them past criminals. It's what Oshomole is a past criminal. He's a thief. Go and check all the people running Nigerian politics today. They have one case to answer. One and all of them are under investigation. But that's why they want to become your governor, to be free from all kind of investigation, so that they will be answering chief executive security officer. Chena Yamalo. The power of an average Igbo man today is to boycott election. The power of Anambarians today is to avoid anything campaign. You will speak in a language that we understand. How can you challenge them? You cannot challenge them by gun. You cannot challenge them by cutlass. You cannot challenge them with money. Well, how can you challenge them? Sit in your house. When they come out and they don't see anyone, they will know you are speaking the language they will understand. Mbe hapụta, ayali for any person. Imagine if speak in a language they will understand. Because that is how we rule. Not then say. Abulo then say. I challenge any person to tell me all of them they love Igbos. They want your goodness. They want a betterment, for your own good. Why? How many of them have condemned the killing by Hope Uzodinma, the Supreme Court administrator? None of them can do that. And when any of them get me, because of Guinea, they are all evil. Because of Guinea, they are all evil. That is why they cannot do it. That is why I am telling you now, right now, that the only way, the only power you have now is to boycott anything campaign, boycott anything election, boycott anything boycottable. Avoid anything Nigerian flag. Avoid anything. Kangunu Kebezoku. Anambra election remain the only place we can show our power. Thank you, Remy Ike. Remy Ike right here. He say it is not boycott, but no election, because if anybody votes, it means we are agree. Exactly. Can go for that. Can make more explanation on that. The reason not to and the reason to not very correct. All boycott for the gashigi. Okay, na hage for the amajabi. Good. Mana there is no buna. A man where they work for this boycott. So on that day, his total goes down. Sit at home. And when they had the election, or my before cheerful this thing now. Thank you, Remy Ike. Here remind them, my brother, my father, my sister, my mother, Kangunu. Your child now on a NYC on a Savabi. Remember that na people get usable coppers. Don't worry, Kananti. Gana Asia nyaga na any pool unit in Anambra State. Ona ganya bulak patiozie. That is the you train your daughter or your daughter's primary school, guy secondary school, guy university, sponsor everything, the whole money. Wakuya now, avoid anything. Pool unit. Asia no nyawa yeje conduct or maluka no ga kinyen the idea. We are ha. No well every right. Anything election. That is not experience. Ona serve, nya serve kana to his own life. Unu abunde copper. Agemelunu egun increase from 31,000. I think in Gebiawa, you got out and again 100,000. Obiamapogi in your life, poverty leading me go in 100,000 anya a mapota. Igango. And when you die, ask yourself, who will now pay you the money? Because the payment is after the election. Now there is no election, then kill you. That means you have not carried out any job, you have not done anything. Nobody will pay you, no payment, no salary. Why do you want to rescue your life? Let me warn you. There is nothing like election. If you're a youth copper, you have suffered. You know what the stress you pass in that university level. You know how many lecturer you slept with. You know how many carryover you get. You know how you the kind run where sort or some carryovers out. You pass all this stress. The reason you need your limited certificate. Now after everything, and they now tell you to go and die. They now tell you to go and all these things you risk you take. No number election ki end your life. When they come back, you are our brother, good and fine. But if you don't obey the order, you will join your ancestors. Because if you are not with us, you are against us. No two ways about this, about all these things. If you are not with us, you are against us. So Hasigi, now after this thing, we will pay you 100,000, double your allowances. Ask them, is that what your life worth? I na gunu now, and when you had the election, and you look at NYC wear Nigerian flag, and they know not band or anything Nigerian flag. I got this surprise here, and I got knows I walk crazy or fuel Munyagoku, a balogaba, because he deserve it. Onyaki gauge the one. Who do you know? Oh, Nigerian DSS Genyela Yaka. Get a bando Nigerian flag in a Biafran land. Don't expect ESN to enforce it. We have people to enforce it. And the people that will help us to enforce it is the DSS, which is the Department of State Services, of being controlled by Nigerians. Government. The sit at home, how can I enforce Olanya? So our ESN don't stress themselves on that because now we're men, now DSS of our people. So that is why in Jagwagia now. Echekwana na okay na Egbogi DSS will not investigate. They are the one to kill you, And because they kill you, they will not investigate, because they cannot investigate in order to implicate themselves. Hama may investigate to implicate themselves. That is why in Jagwagia now, there is things you need to avoid in the coming weeks. 1, moving around with Biafran flag. 2, moving around with a Nigerian flag. 1, moving around with Nigerian flag, zoo flag. You must avoid this. Avoid moving around with Nigerian zoo flag in Biafra land. If you try it, nkege pomekwa. Nkegana, number 1, avoid moving around with Nigerian flag in Biafra land. Makandoge. Number 2, don't put anything that has to do with the zoo in your house, in your company, in the bank, in anything, government, any structure, any office at all, public office, private office. Remove anything that has to do with Nigerian flag there. Replace them with the Biafran flag, or else that's your office, you will close it. And ada go tint na yesu. Na why na bo so jidali akabo na ayadabel. Kita kunu gafu nke to father. Kita kunu gafu the madness in us. Complain. You can yab, talk trash, talk all nonsense. Who cares? Your words don't go beyond where you say it. Anywhere you talk, I'm not there, you reach. You go there. We are doing what we know we can do. Everything we are doing is to restore Biafra. And you cannot stop us from restoring Biafra. Mark my words. Don't I have mentioned too. Thirdly, if they send you to be among people that will conduct election, go your casket, buy your coffee, so that you will bury yourself alive, or else that they are going because there is no election. Who are you to talk when men are talking? Who are you to challenge the owners, the real owners of the land? Oh, each and a Biafra restoration na Facebook. Some of you, we are joking. Some of you, everything that we are doing, anything in our radio Biafra, we are not joking. Every word you see, you hear in radio Biafra that come from the head of the DOS, come from Mazin Amdekan, it's an order and it must be enforced. That is why you are saying that the struggle is now taking new dimension. We are now moving forward. And if you choose to die for useless country called Nigeria, so be it. Rest in peace in advance. We will not shake. Yes, bloggers will use your dead corpse to post it. They will say it's IPOB, some will say DSS, some will say non-government. That is all you need to, that's the only thing you will hear. But you are dead, you are dead. Your mother will be crying, your father will be crying. Especially he's the breadwinner. So, those of you, Egejiego Wela Potabu, that you will not see it. Then another thing you will avoid is to come out to have a protest, to lead protest against IPOB. Any of you make it away that area. You get mention protest na house by house, Adi. John Wegi. Mbunu na house by house, DSS amaki gunu nine. Hajiluzie wayo. Na babu unu because he leak go some secret to you people. Una putagona. Ababu chesi unu. Ha megini attack you no go men. If for the reason na gunu the fact and figures. I have here be call to DSS, the Nigerian DSS, the masked police people, they are the one to use you. They will use you. After using you, they will now kill you so that they will not have any direct investigation. Once they use you to protest, once they mark you dead, they don't mark that death sign on you. After they mark death sign on you, they will now come and pay you. Say, oh yeah, come and protest against IPOB. They will tell you that IPOB is the one causing the suffering in you. They are the one making you to become poor. They are the one depriving you not to be rich. After you now foolishly come out and protest, and the people will not be happy with you. When now once you go back, they will now come to kill you. As they kill you, they will be the one to say, oh, it's an IPOB. They are the one to tell you it's a non-government. If you go to Punch newspaper will say it's a suspected IPOB. Vanguard newspaper will say suspected or non-government. The Nation newspaper will say it's suspected DSS. All manner of things. Now, there is no way investigation will be carried out. Then, the dead governor, the useless governor of the state will tell you that we will investigate it and we will bring the perpetrators to the book. Ask them, how many people have they bring to book? Since you have been hearing kidnap killings, how many people have these evil governors bring to book? How many of them? Nobody. They have never bring anyone or brought anyone to book. So what does that tell you? There is no book, no anything. Not to talk of bringing anyone to it. I challenge any idiot on that day on the 6th of November. If you know you're a youth copper, because most people they are using are youth. You know you want to die. One day, you better commit suicide so that your people will see you to throw in the evil forest, or they will do one certain things to bury you. Because if you dare come out, the DSS will kill you. After killing you, they will burn you in the name of your unknown government. Police people went to Abia State Polytechnic and raped a female student. Guys, student apotaka ha protest the same police people are there. A place as governor, a place as president, a place as human rights. Up till today, no policeman have been arrested. That idiot is a Fulani man. They will transfer him to Kano. Before you know it, they will recruit him to Soja, or they will put him to Isbab. So why are you risking your life? Why are you risking your life? I am asking you. Nwanne, osetigo. In case ne malo no setigo, can wagina. No setigo. And if you don't be careful, you will lose your life. And when you lose your life, and when you take a life compensation, maybe your family have sold the only piece of land anyway. It will train again at school. Or your brother, because of you, your brother drop out and be Jewe boy or Nakwa truck. When I sponsor you, hoping that now after he graduates, his service check him with an at least he help one of the family. It's you because of greediness. You know there is no election. You know there is danger because of 100,000. You now kill yourself. What do you think will be the hope or the fate of that your mother that is a widow? That's your brother Nji Makagi will drop her out. His position. That means you have put him and his unborn children to everlasting poverty. They will become that is poverty. Their children will be inheriting poverty as a heritage. But Obo Negalo that place, Obo na hasigi give an election, is she hamba. Is she hamba that you are not interested, you don't know anything about that. Rather, they will let them send you home. Once Igba tomorrow you will have a new job. So far na my go na school ni nwe brain. Mana you see that what we are doing is only on Facebook. On the day of election, election, come out. Come out and see what the meaning of no election in Biafra land. When you know, when we tell you what, we mean every word we say to you. So you must rescue your life, save your family. Maybe you are the only son of your family now. You are the only daughter of your parents. Or maybe you are the first person to become a graduate in that your family, in that your compound. And they want to waste you. End of the day, you will say it's a village people. This is not a village people now. For you to escape the village people, that is the reason why I am here to tell you that the village people are sleeping now. You are the one who is waking them up. Don't wake them up. Because after you wake them up, they will definitely fight you. Anya kpana nwa agụ aka n'ọdụrụ ma ọ dị ndụ ma ọ nwụrụ anwụ. Anyị abịalọ here ịbịa kọwa ka ụmụ achawo na-ata chingom. Enwe ndị na-akọ ka ndị achawo na-ata chingom dịka person like Kevin Chidi ndị so na-achawo mụtara ya. Ọ ya na-akọ ka ihe agbata na akwụna ya na-eme ka akwụna. So ọ na-agbatara ya na akwụna na ihe ọ na-akọ ya eri na ihe ọ bụla ifo agbata na akwụna just ọdọmata na onwe ka onye ahụ bụ ọ ga na-emelili ka ya agbata na akwụna. So why no man nọ na-ede rubbish? Ịmakwa ya bụ na agbata mmadụ na akwụna spam izi banye agbalụ another spam gbachi that is brown onye ahụ enwere ofu brain ya na-akụ akụ ọ ya na-eche that is ịmakwa ihe cheki na okeke pụta ọgbanye okafọ pụta ọgbanye okenkwọ pụta ọgbanye okorie pụta ọgbanye onye ala pụta ọgbanye mekaniki pụta ọgbanye onye isi dị mmanya imbeside sofa na ịkwụrụ ụgwọ. So brain onye ya na-akụ akụ na-ese ọ na-ajụ ya eri. When na ihe people organizing your fellow influencers and change inwekwara uche. Inwe Facebook, open it. Mee ihe mmụta dị ma ọ na ihe onye ọzọ na-eme like ya only pụta dị iwole zoo agent. I know how to treat people ndị like that. Enwere m time ide mụ na ide akọba ashịrị bunyewa aka n'ikeshiwe n'imi. You are a man? Okay, ọgwa maazị na nka pụta ya as a man na pụta as a man. Mee ihe maazị na nka na-eme. Megodu nke mụ abachebe Paul na-eme first. A na-akọ iri, a na-afịrị ọnụ. Eze ndị mfeli ọnụ one izu na-aza Facebook name Kevin Chidi. Nwanne ihe m na-agwa gị ụpịọ enwere m time. Wọsụ m gwacha gị ịghọta na ịdị nzuzu pụta that day ka ị malụ that na after Facebook message ị ga-afụzi mgbe pụtazi jụọ ndị agbara ọkụ na keke na pep ma ndị agba bọsụ ọkwa Facebook gbara ya ọ maka Zuckerberg gbara ọkụ na that day. I dare you to come out and do your worst. Kaifu, who own the land? Who own the land? Who own the land? Ada go tinti na yesu nwanne. We are IPOB. We are smart and educated. We don't give a dime. Anything you want to talk. Nwanne agwagom people ekwene ka m block this place. Achọrọ m block people today. Mana anọ na here na-akọ ka ndị mgbu. Ịkọ ka ndị mgbu. If you are tired, you get out. If you are fed out, if you are fed up, you fed out. Don't waste about it. Allow people to do their work. We have destination. We are on a mission. And our motto is moving. If you think you know it better, go and do it in your own way. Live our own way. Live our own way. Abialam for people nenwelo brain to think beyond the reason, beyond their shadow. I don't have time for such people. That is why I keep on telling our people, We have deceivers, and you must not allow any of this type of deceivers to confuse you, because they have nothing to offer. On this note, before I conclude, I would like to have 1 or 2 calls on the way forward on this restoration of Biafra, and what you think you can offer, or what you think that will happen in Anambra State after there will be no election in Anambra. What do you think that will happen? Tell us. Call in on WhatsApp call. The number is there, +39 3512957752. But remember, once you call and they start talking trash, I have every right to cut you off. Okay? So I want us to bring reasons, the things we need. Let us bring ideas together. And because our people, and if you have 1 or 2 questions to ask me direct, if I will able to answer you, I will answer you, because ejiro mo jo weto. Ejiro m ụjọ wee too, maka na ndị ji ụjọ wee too bie na amala ebe akwụ bie ya ebe a na-agwa ha something, ha na-reason from I don't know what will I call it. So like ya, do the needful. Like ya, don't do the needful. Some people will be shocked. Many of them are expecting Mazi Achebe to continue with the gossip. Oh yeah, come and gossip. While the Zoo Fulanis are there fighting, doing all they can do to make sure that they take over our land. If you are fighting yourself, if you are there telling us, Mazi Achebe, you are not doing it well. Mazi Achebe, it is not like this. Mazi Achebe, not like this. The Zoo people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. So it's left for you to do your own work. If you like, come out, because you think you know how to come out. Ewelu gị chụọ aja, because isolu na ndị ga-eji wee na-achụ aja ka ikpe na-ama ndị mmụọ ga na-erikwa aja achụrụ fa. That is why we tell you to avoid it. You have the line is open in case you have anything to contribute. The line is open for now. You can call in, let us have a discussion and the way forward. And remember, the topic is there is no election in Anambra State. There will be no election in Anambra State. And there will be a total lockdown if they fail to produce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 21st of October. There will be a total lockdown for good 30 days. So if you don't want that to happen, what you need to do is to tell them to produce our leader. Tell them to release our leader unconditionally. No 2 ways about it. If you don't like what I am doing, you can do me a favor by hugging the nearest transformer there. Or you can commit suicide. I'll be very grateful if I see here say you hate Mazi Achebe Paul and you hate IPOB. Because of that, you commit suicide. Then rest in peace. Rest in pieces, because we don't care. We don't give. You can talk all trash. Whatever you want to talk. Talk it from now to danke.com. Nobody will. After you talk trash, you will go to your bed and you will sleep. But isn't here when you see that day? Pota. On the 1st of October, pota ni neme payali. Or on the 21st of October, pota ni neme payali. Or you knock at a blue zoo flag na Biafra land. Na gayali. Agamu goku na ndụ na. the first caller on the phone. Let's hear from our caller.
Hello.
Hello, greetings, my sister.
This is my brother. Mother Shabe. Good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
Okay, I'm watching you. Thank you very much for your program and your information. So there is no two ways about it. I'm reading what our brother Remy is writing on your program. He is correct in what he's saying. Because yes. I hear Andrew. What is his name? Oba? Is it Temeko Oba? What is his name again? Oba somebody. What is his name?
We have Oba. All those politicians or who?
Okay, I'm talking about Ifeanyi Uba. I saw him on BBC.
Okay, Ifeanyi Uba. We have Ifeanyi Uba and Uba, all of them now, Uba, criminals.
Okay, yes, I saw him saying, well, if IPOB says that there will be no election, it doesn't matter. Even if it is 5 people that vote, it's okay. You see these politicians, criminals as they are, you know. So if five people come and vote now, it means IPOB has boycotted the election, and the election has been conducted, and five people vote for election. So all of us now agreed on the election. You understand?
Exactly.
You see. So now our issue is that there will be no election, which that shows that we are not involved in their criminality, because exactly. Whatever they do, they're trying to do now is to Anambra to become another Imo state. You understand? So we don't want election in Anambra state. I hope our leaders, please, our DOS, I hope their mind is there and see with this what these politicians are trying to do, because they are too manipulative. You understand? Exactly. I hope our DOS are listening. Let them please look into this issue and take it very serious. It's not an easy thing, because as you are advocating this now, Simon has been doing this for a long time, and at a point he stopped because of whatever reason. So please, let them take it serious and continue to tell our people on Radio Biafra to avoid this campaign. Because this Radio Biafra is very important. It's not when they leave it, they will talking other things that are not important. Let them talk about Anambra State. We don't want election. All these boys that are walking up and down, running, catching balls, or scattering indomie, catching uniforms, as you said, they have to reason and find out all the election they have been doing since 1960. What has it done? What has it done in our land? Nothing. After you eat indomie today, you eat whatever they give you, you go back to the same hungry that has been killing you over the years. Our people, some of them are listening to me, I know. They must listen and think about tomorrow. You know, because these politicians, their criminality is too much that I don't know how to qualify it.
It's getting out of hand.
They're supposed to be in jail, all of them. And they are up and down, going about.
Oh my God, the callers are too many.
All of them breaking up. No, there's no road in Anambra State. And he came up, he built the road. Everywhere is okay. Look at it. Okay, ask Ngige how much that he take to build those roads. Where is the money? Okay. He comes and deceive people. Look at Anambra State and the road. Please, our people, DOS, listen to us. Take this Anambra State election very serious, because I hear people calling from Nigeria, asking them at Radio Biafra about Anambra State election. You can't believe what I'm hearing there. You understand? So he said, the person they asked said, well, we have not decided about. You can't believe this. You see the people clamoring, asking.
There is a reason they haven't come up with that very one, which I believe in the coming few weeks they will come up with that very issue. But I believe.
Maz, I hear you. Maz, I hear you. As serious as this issue, and people are calling, asking, what are they waiting for? What else are they doing? This is very serious. That's what I'm saying. And they hear that some people are saying, People has already taken the decision, we don't want election, we don't want election. Why can't join them immediately and support the people? Why? What are they waiting for? That's what I'm saying, my brother. I hope you understand me.
I understand you perfectly. I understand you perfectly. But like DOS, you know, after much, I have seen some of the plan, and they will come. They will reach to that very one. Once the time reach, you will hear the announcement. It's one after the other. So they want to focus. They want to focus on the.
Our leader has already. Yeah, I know that our leader has already said this, because from beginning, I am saying, if I hear that after that, I will say that our leader. I hope they're not coming to tell me our leader say go and vote. I will be very serious. I will be very mad with them. Let them become very serious now. My brother, have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. May Elohim bless you. Hello, we have another caller on WhatsApp. Greetings. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, my sister.
Are you still online?
Yeah, I'm still on air. The whole world is listening to you.
Okay. I'm going to add to what this sister is saying. I want to buttress.
Okay.
Two things. Ihe na-egbu ndị ụlọ anyị ewu ndị kwe ndị ekwe when it comes to this, like something like this Anambra election or orders or instruction. Ndị ga-ekwe ndị na-agaghị ekwe. Now, I understand what she's saying about DOS campaigning or releasing information, telling people not to vote. They have been doing that. I'll give them that credit. To whatever level is a different ball game, whether they have intensified it or not. But the question you have to ask yourself, are they not seeing what is happening? Are they not the ones feeling the impact of what Nigeria or Igbo politicians are doing for them or not? That's no new issue, maybe on our way.
Exactly.
Are they not feeling the impact of these people not doing anything for them? Haven't they observed over and over and over that it's only during election time that these idiots that call themselves politicians comes out to give them one or two things to deceive them for their votes? Are they kids? Are they blind? Can they reflect back? Yeah, they will go. Don't they understand? If they haven't understood it by now, then something is wrong. You can take a horse to the stream. You can't force it to drink.
Exactly.
Now, adding on to what she said, when my father didn't do, I say, no kaya umirutu, I have been saying this thing. Buttressing to what this sister have said. And there will be no election. I'm hearing it for every quarter. I have said it before. I don't know whether it's on your platform or somebody's platform. This election, election, because they will do exactly what they did when it comes to the visit of Buhari to Imo State. They will go and gather one or two people, showcase it that is election. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. And Anambra is going to be the example to show whether this noise, let me take it back, let me not call it noise,
okay,
whether
exactly.
This campaign, I name it, that game election or not, will go through or not. Because Anambra succeed, the game is over.
Exactly.
What we should be concentrated is not just talking and talking, there will be no election. There has to be structure, there has to be logistic on the ground to make it impossible for any infrastructure that is going to be part of the election not to stand. If not, any logistic that is standing, call it INEC or whatever, go to make campaign. And we any disruption, nothing. My dear brother, go and mark it somewhere. It's not my wish, but these guys will pull it. There will be an election. I'm not wishing that, but I'm telling you, if Yuba can come out, with Indomina, there was no disruption. Election, we are deluding ourselves. So they have to organize something. I don't know what they're going to do. Let them go to the drawing board.
My sister, sorry to cut you off. Let me explain this to you. If Nuba just flag off his campaign, likewise Charles Soludo did yesterday, and we'll see how it works. Now, let us give the DOS time so that we will see what they will come up to, because it's too early to pass judgment on them now. Let us wait.
I'm not passing judgment. I'm not passing judgment. I'm just making suggestions.
Okay.
They have been doing campaign. What they have to understand that they have to make this plan. That's why I say they should go to the drawing board.
I believe.
I'm just saying that we
must
be cognizant of that. We have to be conscious of that. That only talking to people will not solve this.
Yes,
That's
even me.
I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying.
I know that
they should think about.
Yes, I know that we cannot stop election with May mouth. So that's why our work is to campaign, and the leadership will now give the order when the right time comes. So one thing I will guarantee you is this Anambra State election will determine how powerful and the DOS is, if they are following the Masinam instruction or not. So if they were able to stop Anambra election, that means they are following Masinam Kano's instruction. But if they fail on Anambra, that will show you that they are, even 2023 cannot stop. So
I will not go as far as saying that not following instruction, because again, like I said, it's not
I
easy
just make a reference.
You can lead a horse to the stream, but you cannot make them to drink water. They can do everything, and then people that are leading may not follow them. They can follow the instruction, but if people do not follow them, that does not mean they're not following any Nandi. I mean, I'm trying to be fair, but all I'm trying to bring out here is let them put things on the ground logistically that will be disrupting these actions these bastards are taking. That's all I'm trying to bring out here. I'm not pushing blame to anybody. I'm just saying they have to be cognizant of that and make sure that that takes place.
Okay.
So and I rest my case here.
Thank you, my sister. May Elohim bless you and your household.
Okay. Have a blessing.
Thank you, my sister. Amen. Our sister just make a valuable point, and that is how it is. You cannot stop Anambra election with mere talking and mere speaking. There must be a match action to everything we are saying. And I pray and I believe that our great DOS are listening to us, and there is something must be done as a matter of urgent, not just a mere talk. But let us not go deep into that, because when the time comes, actions speak louder than voice. Everyone will know where he or she belongs. So not like some people on the comment section typing, showcasing their illiteracy and how daft they are. So may God bless our sister for his point. There is another point she made here. She said that the people in our people that are asking if there will be an election, are they not what the so-called evil politicians, what have they done? Do you know that there is a places in Anambra State? What I am telling you, go and make research. Very close to Willie Obiano's hometown, for more than 30 years now, there is no electricity. There is no road. If you pass Aguleri and Umleri, it's recently that they have light. Go to a place called Nando. Nando don't have light. Go to Ibariam, there's no light. Go to Umumbo, Omo, Ebaku, Anak, all these places, there's no light. And they are campaigning. There's no road. So you don't need me to tell you boycott to stay in your house. There will be no election. You don't even need to tell you. You must know by yourself. Tell yourself there will be no more election, because they have failed you woefully. Even when you don't hear the order, know it. There will be no election. That is why I tell you, this struggle now is taking new dimension. And you must not fold your hands and wait for someone alone to do it for you. We all must rise up, unite, irrespective of our differences. We must come together to fight this battle. The restoration of Biafra have gone beyond this one is not our member, this one is our member. No, we must put head together and fight the common enemy. Who are the common enemy? The common enemies are the Igbo politicians. People like Charles Soludo are the common enemies. People like Anduba is the common enemies. People like Ifanyoba are the common enemies. People like Valentine, that is coming from PDP, is the common enemy. And we must show them. We don't have gun to fight them. We don't have money to fight them. We don't have cutlass to fight them. But we have the most powerful weapon to fight them, which is allowing only them. When Anduba will come, you will not see anyone. He will not see any person on his campaign ground. Nobody will be there. Only him with his security men will stay there and go back. That is when he will know. That is the only weapon we have now. The only weapon we have now is that no more election in Biafra land. Boycott everything. Leave anything. Don't come to campaign. Any day they are doing campaign, don't go there. How much is Indomie? Can ask yourself, that's one Indomie. If I buy is sharing, can it feed you and your family? Can you feed on one just ordinary Indomie? You cannot feed. So on this note, I am telling our people, no more election in Biafra land. No more campaign. Avoid campaign. Makaniya anagunu mboge seti stray bullet oge wolukwa ndụ gị. Ana mo kwa mmiri ama before zobe. We pass this information so that you will not say you are unaware. Why didn't they announce it? You know, our people like blame. Our people like blaming people. To avoid being a victim of all these things. In order for you not to be a victim, let me tell you, avoid anything campaign ground. Avoid anything politicians. Avoid it. The danger, the possibility for you to go back is like 5%. It's like there's every possibility for you to die at the process of collecting one sachet of Indomie of 200 naira. That is not up to 2 cents. That is the only thing I want to say it now. And on this note, I will be drawing the curtain down here. Mechukwu okike abịa ma onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye na-ekpechere agụ. May him grant our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the wisdom and the strength to lead this struggle until Biafra is restored. He will never die. He will never die. He will restore Biafra and he will live long. May God, on his infinite mercy, strengthen him, give him the wisdom, be with him in the morning, in the afternoon, and the night. Guide and protect him. Every evil plan by the enemies must not come to pass. All their evil plans must not succeed. May Elohim destroy every plan. Anywhere they plan to destroy our leader, may Elohim destroy their plan before them, O Lord. Do it. And protect our DOS. Grant every DOS the wisdom. Any of the member of our DOS that think or take any bribe to sabotage this very movement, Father, disgrace the person out of IPOB. Put fire. Let the person see no reason to run mad and get out of IPOB. He said, and give our leaders in IPOB the wisdom to channel this struggle in the right direction, and Biafra must be restored, and protect our ESN wherever they are, in the bush, in anywhere. May Elohim protect them. They are going out and coming in will be a promotion. They will go out, every enemy on their way, they will bring them down. There is no stray bullet that will hit them. Any bullet that is coming from Nigerian evil government will never ever enter them. Let Elohim blind all their enemies before them. They will never die young. Biafra will be restored. As I pray, so shall it be. And the way that is campaigning, talking on social media, give us the wisdom to restore, to continue saying the truth and nothing but the truth. Do not allow any of us to be deceived or to be bought over. Give us the wisdom to follow the right direction. Every word that come out of our mouth will be as you direct it, O Lord. Guide and protect every one of us, and guide and protect every coordinator in IPOB. Give them the wisdom and protect every Biafran all over the world, wherever they are. We will be like tomorrow. We will never die young. As I pray, so shall it be. He say, my brothers and sisters, I have come to the end of today's program, and I believe by tomorrow I will reconvene again. Don't forget to subscribe to Biafra Unity TV on my YouTube, and also follow us on the Instagram, Mazi Achebe Paul. Let us continue pushing. We will continue pushing and pushing. And I want to advise my fellow IPOB social media warriors. Please, if anyone call you to give you gift, be it money, clothes, anything, please ask the person the purpose of that gift and why the person want to give you this gift, so that you will not come out and say you were deceived. Please, I am begging you, know the reason why they give you, and before you collect it, know the reason why you are collecting it, so that somebody will not come out and tell you that I paid you money, I bribe you. And if you see that this money is to bribe you, please don't collect it. Reject it and focus. And let us all stop all this. Onankwulie, a na-ebe atụọla ọmara atụọla ofeke ofenye isi n'ọhịa. Ka Chukwu okike abịa ma gozie anyị niile. Ise, onye si na Biafra ama abịa, onye ahụ were anazi elu mmiri. Ngwa ka ọ mara anyị niile mma. Happy Sunday, my people. Almost here Biafra. Almost here Biafra. IPOB, one family. One family, IPOB. Biafra, freedom. Freedom, Biafra. I got the Kechi. Almost here Biafra. Thank you. I remember my humble self, Mazi Achebe Paul. Thank you and remain blessed.